My connection with CHLP really starts with my connection with Catherine Hansen. The types of discrimination that people with HIV often face, which was in accessing healthcare or being healthcare providers. Some of the big organizations thought those cases weren't the types of cases that would win, so they didn't take them. Catherine thought differently, and I think that's one of the main reasons she started CHLP.
I had a podcast in 2015, and Catherine Hansen used to come on my show. Me and another advocate by the name of Brian Jones had also worked with CHLP on HIV criminalization, advocating on behalf of Nushan Williams. I knew that I was actually working to help change somebody's life.
CHLP was a major force in both helping me in my role at the White House understand the impact of these laws and policies, as well as what could be done to help change them. We were able to create a comfortable space where these high-powered state and county attorneys generals were able to ask questions of CDC officials about HIV in a setting like the White House.
Catherine was doing a really great job of monitoring coercive testing requirements, coercive treatment trends, and how that was factoring into criminalization and this link between the autonomy of people living with HIV, the basic human rights of people living with HIV under Mandisa's leadership over the last few years, bringing a squarely Black liberationist lens to that conversation, I think is where CHLP has evolved.
The Center for HIV Law and Policy stepped in to provide supporting documentation to explain why I shouldn't have to be on the registry in New York State. And it wasn't until 2021 that that appeal was finally granted and able to move forward. And the Center for HIV Law and Policy wrote a wonderful amicus brief.
CHLP staff is phenomenal. Every time we do an education session with CHLP, whether it's a panel discussion, whether we're doing a workshop at a conference, we get at least 2 new state partners wanting to do this work.
It is a great honor to have been asked by Catherine, our founder, to lead CHLP in this next moment. I see it as my life's work, especially in the political moment that we're in, where innovation is needed. I realized it was time for us to publicly identify as an abolitionist organization. And so it was an amazing process to talk with the staff about what that meant, next steps, and to make that public in our mission, in our vision, and in our value statement.
I love the direction that the Center for HIV Law and Policy is going in. Continue to stay close to community. Salute you celebrating 20 years. Keep going. Let's keep going together.
I want to see you guys stay around for a long time because I'm going to need you when somebody has an issue.
It's not often the case that a couple decades into an organization's history, it is still full of energy, vital, and I think that's absolutely true of CHLP.
We all play a role and we're all needed and necessary. So I look forward to working with you all for the next 20 years as we get over this hump.
We are in the fight of our lives, and we just got to keep on loving on each other hard. I thank you again for your work. Encourage you to stay strong, keep fighting. We will be here to have your back.
Everything that you all have been doing for the last 20 years has changed so many different lives. And I just want to make it very clear as we celebrate these 20 years, one of those lives include mine.
Happy anniversary, CHLP. 20 looks really good on you.